Welcome back to the daily discussion. So I recently finished up The Upside of Stress by Kelly McGonigal, and I was going back through and looking at several of the things that I highlighted that I wanted to point out, or things I thought were interesting or would hold more value for me later on. And interesting enough, a lot of them did tie around basically accepting emotion and not like trying to dismiss it, hide it, or pretend it was bad, and accepting the fact that it was there, embracing it, and then trying to figure out or understand why your body was bringing it up. And because your body's bringing it up for a reason, you just have to understand that it's there for a purpose, understand what that purpose is so that you can accept it and move on and see where you can take a positive from it, or how you can use it to benefit other people. Now, if that could simply be that it helps lead you to help somebody else or get into a support group that you get around more like-minded people, or whatever the case may be. So there's just different things like that. Now, to get away from the kind of the practical side of that, I thought it was interesting because the stuff that I noticed recently with the Stoic philosophy stuff again brings me back to the same point. And it doesn't really, or I should say, does align up with the fact that I really just finished the Emotional Mountain module of the Unbeatable Minds, and I recognize in that moment, or during that segment, I should say, that is now a weakness for me. And not in a negative way, but it's just something that I've neglected for so long because I've been in the long-term pain thing. And as I learn more about my past conditions that I'm working through and getting past, I know now that that's a normal response, is to basically my brain literally just shut off the emotional side because it didn't have the capacity to deal with all of that too. So with that being known to me now, it's my subconscious brain's starting to plug into that stuff again and saying, oh, hey, these things aren't so bad. We used to be really strong in that area, and now we don't feel as strong, which goes into really why I don't feel as authentic as I should and as confident as I should, or as I used to, I should say, because that used to be a strong suit for me. That used to be something I could recognize in other people and really kind of use it to as a leverage point for good for myself and others. And now I don't feel as confident or as strong in that, which makes me feel inauthentic to a certain extent. So now that I recognize that and I'm bringing it out of the subconscious into the conscious, now I can say, oh, and really dig into it and develop it now more. So I don't know, I just thought maybe that would help other people too, and say, hey, which part of your life are you ignoring? Is it the physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, whatever? Different parts of your life are you ignoring that we may be able to get a game plan into address it so that we can make it or take it from a weakness to a strength, or at least a level with other things. So I don't know, let me know.